Hello, my name is Franck Langevin. I'm the co-founder of MAïA Africa in Burkina Faso. Every 2 minutes, a child dies of malaria. Every 2 minutes, somewhere in Africa, a mother loses her baby to a mosquito bite. It's one of the oldest diseases in the world, and yet, with all the bed nets and even vaccine, malaria is still here. It kills like 600,000 people every year, and mostly children and pregnant women in Africa. So the question is why? Why, after billions of dollars invested, are we still losing this fight? Maybe the answer lies in the way we design our solutions. For years, most malaria tools were imagined far away from the people they were meant to protect, like in offices, in labs, in places far away from malaria. And if you spend only one evening in a rural village in Burkina Faso, you quickly see that people's life don't stop when the sun goes down. Women cook outside, children play, study, laugh. People gather to talk and listen to the radio. And that's when the mosquito come. Malaria doesn't wait for night. It strikes while people are living in the flow of their daily life. And if our solution doesn't fit the reality, they might be brilliant on paper, but powerless in practice. And that's why we created MAÍA, a mosquito-repellent ointment. We didn't try to invent a new behavior. We built on one that already existed. Like across Africa, moisturizing the skin before bed is a daily ritual, a simple act of care that connects generations. So we added protection to a gesture of love. So 8 hours of protection against malaria mosquitoes, a pleasant scent, a familiar texture, something that belonged in the home, not in an hospital. So it's not about like technology, it's really about like empathy and turned into design. So we spent like really weeks observing how people actually live, how they behave, and we listen before trying to convince, we watch before trying to teach. And that's why now like 88% of our users say they like using MAÍA because it wasn't imposed on them, it was inspired by them. So when like innovation starts from the ground, it grows naturally. So like since we started like in 2020, we distributed more than 1 million jar through like 1,600 outlets in West Africa. And like by 2030 now, like our aim is to protect families in the 13 most affected countries in Africa. The objective is to save like 8,000 lives and to prevent around 3 million cases every during this period over 5 years. Beyond these numbers, like what truly matters is how we got there by starting from people, not starting from assumptions. That's what makes MAÍA different. We didn't drop a solution from above. We co-created it with the very people it meant to protect. Of course, science followed. We two studies published in Malaria Journal confirmed like 8 hours of protection offered by MAÍA. Our formula is patented. It's approved in 11 countries so far. It's endorsed by National Health Authority. So, but like our real lab is the field. Like our real scientists are the mothers who use MAÍA every night and come back for more. So because data can prove efficacy, but only experience can prove relevance. So yes, malaria is a disease of mosquitoes, but more than that, it's a disease of disconnection between those who design solutions and those who live the problem. At MAÍA, we decided to bridge that gap to make health innovation that grow from observation, that start with listening, and that fits seamlessly into real life. When you start from people, you don't have to convince them to change. They recognize themselves in your solution. They make it theirs. They spread it. So that's how a simple idea born in a village in Burkina Faso can help thousands of lives across Africa. Because the path to a malaria free future doesn't begin in a lab, it begins in the lives of people. Thank you.